What's going on, guys? Welcome back to just a little adventure. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in front of the camera and putting out videos, and I apologize. I keep saying I apologize. I'm gonna put out more videos. I feel like I put out like once a month, I don't know, every couple of months or whatever. And yeah, it's been a while. But I figured, you know what? I went to MegaCon. I had a blast. Got a chance to hang out with a lot of amazing people. The Florida crew. Florida crew is so huge. I won't even bother going saying all the names because there's a ton of guys there. But I got a chance to meet a lot of awesome people outside of the Florida crew that I have not met yet, which is a blast. And MegaCon was a ton of fun. MegaCon was held in Orlando in Orange County at the Convention Center, and it was around, I think 2019 held the record. I don't know if this one surpassed it or not, but it was around 100,000 people around 2019, and it's a massive con. Got a chance to hang out at Whatnot, did my first official, unofficial live Whatnot sale. And that was actually through Comics with Bueller. He had a stack of comic books, got a chance to hang out with him. And we were live. We just went live on Whatnot and got the chance to go and talk to people on there, sell some of his comic books. Was a blast, a lot of fun. I was a nervous wreck, even though I was like behind the camera. It was something that was new to me. I never experienced that, and it was fun. I might actually go and pull the trigger myself and maybe do a Whatnot in the future, but I do have an account with them, and their corner of the con was extremely enormous. They had probably like 4 or 5 different live sales going on at a given moment. They had this window area thing that you can take photos in. It was insane. Absolutely insane. They had a section where they were holding panels as well. So they were getting a chance to go and have people, different artists, different content creators, even actors and people of celebrity, well-known people were signing off books, signing off Funko Pops, whatever the case may be. They were signing it live, having a conversation with Whatnot, and it was a blast. Since I am a member of them, free of cost, of course, you yourself can be a member. You can sign up at Whatnot. Just download the app, download it, enjoy it. I created a username and password a while ago, and I bought a few books off of there from people. So they said if you actually have a username and password, you can actually get a free little gift, which was a soda can. I was like, cool, a soda. So I put the number in, the soda popped out, and it was literally cold. But inside is actually a little gift. And for my gift that I won, I ended up getting a little Funko Pin. So I can get that on camera. Focus, there you go. So yeah, it was really cool. Awesome experience there. Hung out there for a while. Like I said, did the live sale with Comics with Bueller. I've had him on the podcast previously. We talked about his adventures on the road and how he got into this adventure that he's doing right now, traveling, going to different comic book shops, meeting different people in the comic book community, getting a chance to hang out with them, and just kind of being an evangelist for comic books. So definitely check out that. It was a really great, awesome episode that I did. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find me on there as well. So on with the comic books. So I've been working on a Demon Volume 1 run, which is Jack Kirby art, Jack Kirby writing. I've collected a lot of them. I think I have issues 7, 14, 15, and 16 left to go and complete my run, and I'll be stoked. So I ended up picking up a couple of books to go and add to that run to finish it up. The first one up is issue number 8. Now, the good thing about Jack Kirby's work is it's so vibrant. It's so awesome. The writing is fantastic. This is just all around great stuff. I love the detail that you're getting with Egerton sit in the middle, his glow that he has, and then you have this dude in the front, and the sword just really pops. Everything about this thing I think is really sweet. Great cover, great awesome stuff. Next up is the Demon issue number 6. Again, you kind of see the same type of similarities where certain things are meant to pop out, meant to stand out. This giant beast here, and of course Egerton riding on a horse, those things literally pop off the page and they stand out. Just sheer goodness. I absolutely love this. I cannot wait to finish this run, hopefully in the near future. Next book up is a book that I hold near and dear to my heart because I am a huge Star Trek fan, and I actually do a YouTube show with Fake Nerds Podcast. We go just hang out, talk comics every once in a while, but we do talk about Star Trek, and we share this, both him and myself, Brandon, share this love of Star Trek, and Mike from Downright Nerdy Podcast actually used to go and join us as well. So it'd be the trio talking about Star Trek, talking about Picard, Discovery, anything that was airing currently. So right now we have Strange New Worlds that's airing we're kind of going through each and every single episode, talking about it, and just kind of giving a recap and review of what's actually happened in the latest episode. So got the opportunity to already have this book. Pablo Marlowe over here actually signed it, which is the cover artist. And I figured, you know what? I really wanted to go and meet LeVar Burton, which down here at the bottom, Lord LaForge, he is an engineer for the Star Trek Enterprise. And I was like, you know what? He's here. Let me go and pull the trigger. And I did it. Was a little steep as far as price, but it was worth it because of how high I held him up to, like a certain level. Of course, Reading Rainbow, he actually helped me read, which is awesome. Of course, with comic books, his help as well. But Star Trek was a big thing. My dad and I used to love Star Trek. We watched it all the time, and got his signature. And his signature is absolutely gorgeous. It's a really, really great signature. So I got a chance to go and get it signed. But while I was there waiting in line for him just to even show up, it was about 20 to 30 people. I think maybe about 20 people ahead of me. And the line was moving now eventually. And out of nowhere, one of the guys from the Florida crew, Cantonese comic kid, Jeff, came up and he was like, hey, man, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm going to go and get this signed by LeVar Burton. And he's like, oh, sweet. He's like, what about Data? What about Brent Spiner? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do it or not, because I would be spending a little bit of money. And I did want to go and buy some books. I still had other signatures to go and get on other books to get signed. And he's like, don't worry about it. I got you. I'll take care of it. So thank him. Bless his little heart. I got a chance to go and take a photo with LeVar Burton, got a signature on the book. And then I got also Brent Spiner to go and sign it as well. Got a chance to talk with him. And I actually asked him a question. I should have actually recorded, but I'm sorry I didn't. I asked him, I was like, hey, how are you liking Star Trek right now? And how are you liking coming back onto Star Trek after all these years of not being part of it? And he said, honestly, I hate it. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I hate all those people. And he looks over to LeVar, and LeVar's looking at him. He's like, hey, I just hate that guy. But he said, truthfully, he's like, I love it. It's like being part of home. He's been on Star Trek for so long. And the fact that he's come back onto Star Trek Picard, hung out with the old crew again, is so awesome. Star Trek Season 3 of Picard is going to be happening, and the cast is coming back, which I am so thrilled for. So on to the next book. So as a born in the 80s, product of the 90s, Power Rangers was huge for me. I was a big Power Rangers guy, like wrestling, like Dragon Ball Z. And for Power Rangers, I always watched it. And I remember seeing this comic book as a kid, and I kind of thought to myself, like, this is just a knockoff of Power Rangers. Like, this is stupid. Why would they go and create this book and make it look just like Power Rangers? My idiot self didn't recognize that Power Rangers actually kind of ripped off from Voltron, which ripped off from this Shogun Warriors. So I ended up picking this book up. I like it. I've always liked it. It's just a really cool cover. And I figured, why not go and pick this up? Since I'm kind of getting close to completing my run with Demon, maybe this is a book that might go and start picking up to go and complete this run. Who knows what happens? I have yet to go and read it, but I did open it up. The interior looks really cool, really nice. So it's definitely something I thought was interesting. It has a little bit of wear and tear on the top, a couple of spine ticks, nothing crazy, but it is definitely a book that presents extremely, extremely well. So next on the list is a couple of books that are actually my brother's. So I went with my brother and my best friend, Ant. We ended up going there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And one of the days we ended up picking up, or he ended up picking up this book. I've actually had this in my collection, and I actually okayed it to Just Rican. Missed him on Sunday. I was kind of bummed because I wanted to see him, but we left a little early on Sunday, so I didn't get the opportunity. But this, of course, is The Death of Elektra. Really clean copy, really nice newsstand, as you can see. Yeah, my brother got a really good deal on it, and he picked it up. He's a Daredevil fan. He's also a Wolverine fan, so naturally he picked this book up. So I have, I think, 2 copies of this. This is, of course, Patch and the Green Monster, actually the Gray Monster, all kind of looking a little grimace there on Hulk. Bruce is looking a little grimace, but it's a really cool cover. I love it because it showcases their dynamic and how they operate together. The swag that they have is just awesome. It's a really nice cover, and you really can't go wrong with it. Super clean, really great copy. So I got a chance at the con, like I said, to go meet a lot of people. One of those happens to be my LCS, who's not actually local. It's actually Marvelous Comics. I will leave a link to his channel and how to go and find him down below. But met up with him. I had a stack of comic books that I bought from him. I usually get them shipped to me He's really good about shipping, super inexpensive. Just because I can pick and choose the books that I want, and it's an LCS that I really do want to go and support. So one of the books that he had a while back, I really wanted to get, and he was like, "Hey, Cookie, I actually got 2 of them. I'm going to put them on my live claim sale." So every single or every other Saturday, he has a live claim sale on his YouTube channel where he has books that are from the normal pull that you would get every single week. And he also has back issues, along with every once in a while, he will throw up slab sales. But how they work is he doesn't necessarily bring up the price. So if he bought it, let's say for 20 bucks, he's going to go and start it off with that. Or if it's a normal cover price book that you just bought, but let's say it shot up to 50 bucks, he's going to still have it at cover price. So you have the opportunity to go and win that book for a really inexpensive price. So I wanted these 2 books, and I was going to be out of town, so I was unable to go and watch it. And Comic Book Gist about Mr. Robert Galvin was part of this crew as well that purchased their books from him. And I told him, I was like, "Hey, man, I just spoke to John. John said he has these books that he's going to be putting up. I won't be available. Can you go and see if you can snag them for me? Try to keep it under this price. If you can possible, try to keep it under this price." And he says, "I got you, Cookie." And I was like, no, you don't got me. Don't do that. And he starts laughing. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "I know you. You're going to buy them for me, and I'm not going to be able to pay you." I'm like, please, let me know how much they cost. And I will send you the money. He said, "Okay." He didn't listen to me. Did not listen to me at all. But I want to show these off together. I don't know if the glare will affect it too much, but it is Batman, Superman, World's Finest. See if I can get that. There you go. These things are absolutely gorgeous. Really great books. I'm just going to show them off one at a time now. Of course, they are the Slap Meme Chip Zdarsky covers. Awesome stuff. And let's see what we have here. "Hey, Superman. Looking forward to our first issue of Batman Soup." Great stuff. Awesome. You have Superman slapping Batman, and then vice versa. You have the opposite, Batman slapping Superman. Great books. I actually love these. These are books that I more than likely probably will be sending off to go and get graded. Which grading company, that's to be determined, because I don't know if I'm in the CGC category of their elite people. Anyways, who knows? I might send it off to them. I might send it off to CBCS. Another book that I was really happy to go and snag. I didn't get a chance to go and get it when it first came out. I want to say 2015. But John Marvelous Comics, he ended up saying like, "Hey, Cookie, you ordered this book. It hasn't come yet." Mind you, we ordered this probably, I want to say maybe December, November time. It's supposed to come out in March. And March comes around and goes. April comes around and goes. I messaged him a few times. He's like, "Hey, nothing." He's like, "I guess we might have missed it. I don't know what's going on." He messaged Preview's book. They said that they haven't released it yet. And then I see him over at MegaCon. Got a chance to hang out with him. Got a chance to hang out with his son as well. They're a dynamic duo. And I picked up this beautiful book. So this is my very first Michael Turner cover. And I'm very happy about this. This is actually the 2nd printing of Darth Maul issue #1. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the detail that's on here. It's like a sketch cover ordeal, but it's super amazing. I'm very happy with this book. Very clean copy. So this is probably a book I will also be sending off to get graded. I have 2 books up left. So we've gone through a big haul. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes, but I like to talk. So sorry for that. This is what we got so far that I've covered. 2 big books left. Next book is, I believe it's a Golden Age book from the 1964. So this is a book that I was actually A-okayed. I want to say it was highly a Comic Bro, Cantonese Comic Cantonese Comic Kid, and then Steve Whiting. I believe maybe Puff was involved as well. Stay Puff 1983 or Puff 1983 might have been involved as well. If you guys all are, I appreciate all of you guys for doing this, for giving me this A-OK. It's actually off my goal list from 2022. So my goal list was very obscure. It wasn't necessarily all high value books. It was just random books that I appreciate and that I love and have one in my collection. One of these being an old school classic book that has a lot of sentimental value for it, because it's a comic book that's related to a cartoon that I used to watch as a kid. And this is going to be issue #1 from Gold Key Comics. It is a Hanna-Barbera Johnny Quest, The Mysteries of the Lizard Man. This is a 12 center, and I am absolutely floored. They actually recorded me. Brian ended up going, Bronze Age Brian ended up recording me as I got this book. Try not to cry in front of the camera, especially in front of everybody at the con. But I was just blown away. I did not expect them to get me anything. Sure enough, they did. And this book is just gorgeous. It's a hard book to go and find in a really good condition that presents well, that's not beat to crap, especially from Golden Key Comics and Golden Age, because a lot of people kind of see Gold Key Comics at the time as something just for kids. And a lot of kids had these books and read them. So thankfully, this book presents extremely well. Of course, there is a little bit of stuff happened over here in the corner, and there's some spine ticks, but overall, I am floored, absolutely floored with this comic book. I got a chance to go and read it. Beautiful, beautiful writing, beautiful interior artwork, beautiful cover, and I'm very, very thrilled that I was able to go and get this. So thank you guys. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You guys are amazing, and this book is definitely off my checklist for 2022, so I am happy about this as well. I don't know if I'm going to get it graded. I really don't, because I like it a lot, and I want to be able to go and flip through it again because it's a book that I really enjoy. So I don't know if I'm going to get it graded. I think I should get it graded just to preserve it. Maybe try to find myself another beat up copy to go and have. We'll see what happens. Last book on the list. So this book is a book that I've kind of taken with me to a lot of cons because I like to go and collect signatures on there. I have 2 remarks on there and a bunch of signatures. So this is none other than The Amazing Spider-Man issue 700. So I got this book super, super cheap when it first came out. And then I've just been collecting signatures, collecting remarks, different things of that nature. So I'm going to try to go through everything on here. We have Mike Zeck. We have his remark. We have Joe Rubenstein right here. We have Greg Horn, Dan Slott, Huberto Ramos, Ryan Otley, John Beatty. We have Sam De La Rosa down here with the little Venom sketch, which is so sick. We have Tim Townsend over in this little area, so I can get that. There you go. And last but not least, we have Zeb Wells, right there in the corner. He's actually the current guy who's actually working on Spider-Man right now. But overall, this book is awesome. I'm so happy that I've collected all these signatures on here. It's sweet. So yeah, that is going to do it for my little adventure, just a little adventure at MegaCon. Great time. Went there as just a normal dude. I did not get a press pass, so thankfully I still had a blast doing it. Had a lot of fun. Got a chance to hang out with a lot of great people. Got a chance to meet a lot of great people. Comic Tom, like I said, if I did say it, at the Whatnot booth, Bueller, so many different people that are in the comic book community. Great time, great time. Nerdy Girl. I mean, it was blast, absolute blast. I had a ton of fun. It was a packed con. It was honestly a packed con. Saturday was a nightmare because of the traffic. It was like an hour just to get to parking, and then it was like bumper to bumper inside of the con. You literally could not walk anywhere. It was insane. I got 1 beer on Saturday, and it was like a good hour wait to get 1 beer. So it is what it is. I had a fun time hanging out with everybody. As you can tell, I had a blast getting all these books and getting the signatures as well. So yeah, it was a good time. If you didn't know, just a little podcast. I have a weekly podcast I drop every single Tuesday. Everywhere you listen to podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, you name it, I'm just about there. I'm also on YouTube every once in a while. And then you can find me on social media on Just Podcasting, Just Podcasting, and on Instagram, Just Little Podcast. But that is going to do it for my little video. Thank you guys so much, very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you can, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with a friend. Share it with an enemy. If you have any negative comments, leave them on somebody else's channel. Just don't leave them on here. But till then, stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.